Hello everyone, I am TIL and welcome to the first Train Simulator anything for God knows how long, let's be honest, I've actually lost count. So yeah, Train Simulator 2019 is finally here after what seems like literally an eternity because we had to wait till October rather than September this time, but that's beside the point. So what's new in this edition, just while I load up Drive? Feels a little bit faster, but I don't know. I mean, but yeah, so the game is 64-bit now, which means you can access more resources on your system, so say goodbye to the majority of file dump crashes. Yay! So let me just look through what routes we have. I can't actually remember how many lines we have now. Right. And there's a few routes included in this. We've got Soldier Summit, we've got Portsmouth Direct Line, London to Waterloo. I mean, London to Waterloo, London Waterloo to Portsmouth. And we've got, where was it? Frankfurt High Speed with the DB Deutsche Bahn BR45, the ICE 3M. So I think just for starters we'll do the Frankfurt high-speed line, and I think we'll just do the Ice Maiden, just to get us back into the game, because I haven't played this for a while, and, you know, I want to try the new routes out, so, I mean, we're not just doing these 3 routes, but, you know, I just want to at least try a couple of them out. I mean, and what any routes that chat request if there are any. So let's see what the new 64-bit TS 2019 is like. I guess we'll never get. I guess the long loading screens will always haunt me forever, and the rest of the TS community, unfortunately. But what can you do? Screenshot, say. Because you've got like screenshot competitions now as well, so you can have your screenshots on the loading screen if you win. Might post a couple in, but not sure what I'd do. Maybe something like that by Solar. Alright, well here goes. Good morning, driver. There is fresh ice for you this morning. You'll stand to the cabin as Deutsche Bahn BR406 ICE 3M. Starting from the siding, you'll take this ICE 3M into Frankfurt, where you will load passengers before making your way to Frankfurt and Main Flughafen. Probably butchered that. My German's not the best, so my apologies. You made a part when you're ready. Will do. That is. Alright. Holy hell, it's raining outside. Let's see. That's reverse. That's brake. I actually don't remember what the there's a wiper, so we found one thing. Pop those on. Is that off? Hang on, let's still check. Is that all the way is like white fully, right? There we go. Let's see. AFB. AFB. I guess that's like a speed limiter or some shit, and then there we go. I'll use the H key for the headlights, so not really. Oh, here goes there. So I think with the AFB system, I think it's like a speed limiter or something, so I guess we'll restrict it to 30 kilometers or thereabouts. Or not. Wait, where are we? Hang on. Oh, so we are. Fair dues. I just panicked a bit because we were speeding towards 40 kilometers, which is, you know, the speed limit. Which, you know, we don't really want to go over, do we? So, I mean, game's not running awfully. I mean, there's a little bit of stuttering, but not awful. So let's just get this bitch into Frankfurt and get going. Right, so according to this, we're doing it 10:27. ETA is 10:27, which is, you know, good in it. I think it's going to take us over 40, isn't it? So we're best pulling back on the throttle though, now, aren't we? And cut that sucker completely and just get in. That's what I reckon we should do. And just focus on getting into Frankfurt. So, whoa, the brakes are quite powerful on this. So I guess we'll hold off on that. I wasn't expecting the brakes on this train to be so damn powerful, if I'm honest. Alright. Let's hit it. Go about one beyond that and then we'll just get us in, hopefully. Alright, neat. Open doors and change ends. Wrong way.
AFB. AFB.
Get that in. Piece of arrives at no. Get wipers on, that would help. How the hell is that? Couldn't find them before. I don't know those on. That'll do. And let's just wait till we're given authorization and let's go. Alright. Release the brake and go about 20% and then we'll just go. So I should have done this first thing really. Go out of Frankfurt, Bahnsteig 2 and then pick up passenger from Frankfurt and main Flughafen and yeah, I think I'll make the overlay a bit more. I don't want it completely in the way, but I guess we'll. I'll make sure you guys can read it. So yeah, that's better. All right. So limit is still 40 kilometers an hour, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to watch my speed coming out here. I'll set the AFB to 60 just so we're ready for the limit increase just beyond here. Then we're all well and good to go. That's a brake. Keep forgetting. Throttle left, brake right. Just get on your end. Oh shit. And that's what you get for being too late. God, the brakes in this train are way too powerful. The brakes in this train are overpowered. I'm saying it now. I think since we've got the AFB in, I think we can just speed up with impunity here, but we'll find out soon enough if that's the case or not. If we can't, then we'll just go. Right, you're gonna let me go up now? Should have left the AFB at what it was. Go down. So the AFB isn't quite at 60, is it? That's train brake down. Go forward, please. And it looks like we're limited to around about 55 kilometers an hour, which is alright, isn't it? We ain't speeding anytime soon. That was a train though. I thought it was. It's only going up to 90 kilometers an hour in just over a mile. That's when we'll really start opening the taps and then get this ride going. Just make sure the if it's gotten a bit loud, I apologise. Just I just turned up the sounds on the fans on my computer. Just make sure they're just gonna stay cool on the stream. So we're at so this is the station we need to go via. We're not due there at any particular time, but we are due at the next one, Frankfurt am Main, Flughafen, Furbahnhof at 10:40. So I guess I'm not sure if I'm going to up the pace here or not. Alright. I guess you don't want it quite on the line though. Circuit breaker it's called apparently. No, that's not circuit breaker, AFB. So. I guess like about there. Then up the throttle just a little bit. About 50% throttle, then we'll see where we're left at that. Idle. Wait, what the hell's that? Is it gonna go down to 60 or something there? Because it can go up to 100 and then down to 60, I want to say. I mean, I'll cut the power just in case it starts slowing down. mean, we're 6 kilometers from Frankfurt now. But the brakes in this train are too good. So we go 1A. I knew it. Knew it. Knew it. Yes, okay, I'm slowing down. Come on. Well, I screwed up. Well, thanks for making that clear to me, game. I hate when the game does that, man. You know? It says, oh, the game, oh, yeah, we're gonna bloody, oh yeah, the speed's not gonna go down to that point, but it goes down way before that. So annoying, man, honestly. At least we're out of it. No, we're not out of it. Oh, yeah, we are. Annoying me right off the ass. Okay, so I guess that means that bloody, any speed limit change is effective as of a mile from me. I mean, I set the AFB to 100 just so, or that around 100, so we shouldn't get screwed over, but if we do, I'm ready for it. There we go. LZB. Shit, which one's the LZB? Signal enabled, which one's LZB? This is what I get for not driving German trains very often. We'll just cut the throttle anyhow, and then, PZB acknowledge. Right. Now, I'm gonna put the braking just in case it tries to screw me again. Cause I don't like the look of that, if I'm honest. Okay, it's gone us 160. I thought it looked like there was something between that. So I guess we'll go back up then. I mean, I keep hitting my damn circuit breaker, it's so annoying. Okay, so the signaling is disabled now, apparently. But I'm just going to, I'm not going to go accelerate to 160, I'm just going to, I'll accelerate a little bit, but not an awful lot. Alright. At least we've covered one hurdle. Got below the speed limit in time, and the game didn't screw me over at least. So, I guess it's just a matter of pulling into Frankfurt and hoping we don't get screwed over too much. I mean, no matter, look, I'll be out of a medal regardless of this. Even if we are bang on time for Frankfurt, I don't think it's going to matter. At all. So just let the whole train come to Frankfurt, then we'll just, then we'll start, then we'll just bring it in. 50% probably overkill, but hey. Depart 10:42. Guess we'll just shut those off because this can get annoying just so it's going back and forth all the time. But anywho, we made it to Frankfurt on time, so I guess that's a positive. But I mean, even so, I guess we're still gonna get screwed over because you know, we did because we did get screwed over by the thing back there, but he's came 60 quite. I mean, the limit dropped quite spontaneously back there, so it was quite annoying, I'll be honest. But I mean, I guess we'll see what we end up with here. That's how you begin a service, is it now? Well, it's not complete, but I guess we got absolutely screwed by that. Because I was apparently, yeah. Because that's what I mean, at 85 and a 50, we got absolutely smacked by that. Could have been a perfect run, but, you know, could have been a perfect run if it weren't for that. Quite annoyed at that. But, I guess we'll just go back to the Frankfurt line and then we'll... Yeah, I think we'll do one more. I think we'll do a couple more on the Frankfurt line. Just do this one. Putting it on ice and we'll see where we are from there. Alright. Good afternoon, driver. It is the end of this ICE shift this afternoon. You'll be at the controls with DB Deutsche Bahn BR 406 ICE 3M, conducting the final stages of this high-speed passenger service starting from Frankfurt and Main Flughafen. You'll then end at Frankfurt Main HBF, 14 is ICE 3M back to Denver maintenance. You made part when ready. Right. Let's go. Let's just get this. Let's get this ready and then
RFB. RFB.
just making sure that's bloody on because you saw how it just screwed me last time. And I literally then saw that we had to pick up a passenger from here. And it just said you made your part when you're ready. That's a bloody typo and a half in it. That's going to mislead so many people. They're going to leave. I mean, most people ain't going to look down there and bloody and realise, shit, I got to pick a passage from here. Depart 1618, so no amount of me setting my train up and getting ready to leave is going to screw me. Given how awful my luck's been this stream, I guess we'll Pisa B, alright. Wipers, whatever that does. C4. I guess that's like DSD or whatever. I mean, given its location, I'm inclined to say yes, it is. That's gonna run to me, is it? Could you imagine? Alright. Alright, we're good to go, apparently. Brakes, release, and go. See, is it snowing out? No. It's snowing outside, but it's not. Oh, it is. But I guess we'll just leave the wipers on when the wipers. Because we'll put the wipers on intermittently, because it doesn't look too severe. That may get a bit annoying towards the end, but I guess we'll find out. As for the Teslas, we're going to pick up passengers from Frankfurt and Main HBF Bahnsteig. Then stop at Greisheim, and then stop at Greisheim as works that. So it assumes a depot. Alright. So signal system's on. That's what that's telling me. So I guess this is like the Marseille, Avignon, and London Faversham high-speed section. Are my wipers even on? Oh, they are now. Guess I'll just accelerate to 60 and then... Well, 100 kilometers an hour, which is about 62, isn't it, miles an hour? Wait, what? Guess I'm too used to the UK system. Because, like I said before, I don't really drive any of the German or American trains on this game. I mainly stick to the UK stuff, but that doesn't mean I'll never drive them, because I've been driving one now, aren't I? I mean, limit maybe 160, but it's going to get on to 100 just here. There we go. This game's all about bloody concentration, I'm telling you. I mean, you can see there, the limit's going down to 50. Flashing green signal, huh? I think 12, I think that means 120, doesn't it? Kilometers. Alright. I think that's warning, telling us what the next speed limit's going to be. I guess since the signaling's on, I guess it's trying to... Nah, it is the, that is brakes doing that. Right, I'm ready for you this time. So yeah, I'm ready for you now. See, you ain't taking my points this time. Oh god, this shit, I see. Run. Why does he even bother? Yeah, back to this wank. Yeah, it's back to the good old stuff, mate. Came out yesterday. I'm perfectly aware that there are other people who don't like this. I'm quite aware of that. Right. What's standing? It's Spooktober. Right. Do better games content. Like, do some Forza for fuck's sake. Yeah, probably will do at some point. Yeah, it would be good that.
RFB. RFB.
Good to see the AFB's working. It's going to save my ass more times than... No idea. And on Halloween, pray Friday the 13th. Will do. Need to figure out what I'm going to do for that stream as well. I mean, Friday the 13th is a pretty jokes game, so that'll be definitely on there. Yeah, you have to. Well, thanks for your suggestion, man. Will be troll. Like the movie, it's jokes. Yeah. Yeah, Friday the 13th is pretty jokes. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it is. It is. Friday the 13th's jokes. I think I played it with Josh one stream and it was pretty funny. Just make sure we're not going over speed here. I think the train might be doing that for us, but yeah. My favourite movies are Halloween ones, that's sick. Yeah, I've only seen a couple of them though, but I do know the theme song. Watch the new one soon, yeah, it'd be dope that. Hope you like it. Pretty dope that. Obviously, everyone knows the theme, lad. Well, as long as you don't spawn says put the brake on, we're good to go. Because that'd be annoying. And on Halloween, you use the Halloween feel on the 31st. Like what for? Just have it playing or what? So the viewers know it's a Halloween stream. Well, we're streaming it on Halloween. That would kind of give it away now. But you know, would be you know might do it. No, the opening and ending. Right, cool. I just love it when I love a happy ending. Got screwed over in the last one, but this one's I'd say this one's gone quite well. Frankfurt bang on time. Think this might be a perfect run now. And it's just maritime this bitch back to the depot and then we're good to go. So just change ends and then change ends, get us set up.
RFB.
Yeah, AFB's on. Right, alright. Get those on. Right, AFB's on. Brakes on. I think it needs to slap headlights on as well, that would help. Boom. How the hell do the wires not work? There we go. And if we just go to this bitch back to the depot, then we're good to go. AFB, it's a, like, limits your speed. That's what it does. So if I try and gun it up to like 30 or something, like gun it out of it, it won't let me. Right, let's guess we'll do partner time now. I'm not sure, man. I don't really know the German stuff. It'll be something in German. Not exactly sure what it stands for, though. I just know it's something in German. Okay, if it was HTS, but in the 1940s, perhaps. But I guess we'll. Guess we'll just up it a little bit. Right. Good to know the RFB is working. Capital's at below 40, like it should do. Don't let Rolf Harris drive a school bus, he'll take the kids home. I don't think he'll be anywhere near a school bus anytime soon, mate. But anyway, but good joke anyhow. Limit maybe going up to 60, but I'm gonna keep it at just gonna up it to 50 or thereabouts, just because this game for everyone was shit. Damn it, should have kept it at 40. Never mind then. Oh crap, is that a... That's a red signal, isn't it? No. Okay then. I could have sworn that was red for a second. Well, since we're still in this, apparently not. Fair enough then. Might have to do a little take on that when the stream's over, see if it really was red. Cause I could have swore I saw a signal on the ground just then. Maybe it changed last second, who knows. Not making that mistake again. Making sure that AFB is solid. And we are not going to overspeed again. Hopefully not anyways. I think it's not going to let us overspeed now, which is good. Let's see, stop at Greisheim Werkstatt 441 and stop at Greisheim Ice Werkstatt 801. Right. Guess we'll come back on the throttle just a little bit. So what are those things then? I think that's what I saw on the ground earlier. That's why I slowed down. It's like, crap, it's red. But apparently it wasn't. Either it changed at the either it changed at last second or it wasn't red. May have to do a double take, but probably would, alright. I think we're going to stop there, haven't we? So I'll just idle and bring her in easy. I think we've got to anyway, because I think the signal's right up ahead, isn't it? Or is it? Yeah, that's definitely a red signal. We'll go 1A on the brake there. Damn, his brakes are too good. But I'm not going to let that make me overconfident now. I'm going to try and stop in the orange marker there. Alright, 3, 2, 1. We're not emergency full service. Well, that could end badly. And now we wait. I mean, as to what for, I'm not really sure. Alright. So where is that? Do I need to switch ends or just over there? Hang on, I need to change ends for that. Yeah, right, okay. So let's just right, AFB is already on. Okay, AFB is on. Versus 4. Looks like the train's not exactly where we left it, oddly enough. So we'll just use a forward and get her in. And if anyone does have any particular, you know, route or scenario requests, leave them in chat. Because I'm just otherwise I'm just going to start picking random routes aimlessly. But of course, if that is what you want, then that's not a problem with me. Am I going the right way? Apparently it's over there. So, am I going the right way? Or not, are we? Or are we? So wait, when am I going now? So wait, we're supposed to be there? God, did I mess something up? Yeah, I did, didn't I? So I'm going back the way I came now. So, yeah, I think I did screw something up. So wait. Let's try and get this right here. So I guess it's what I get for not doing the German stuff. I mean, I guess this would be highly illegal, but so it's over there. But, I don't know why I stopped with signal, but it didn't, I saw the thing was behind me, I'm like, oh, okay, because it's just, you know, switched the points for me, but it didn't. So what, did I have to, change the lines myself? Is that what I gotta do? But we'll go back to that signal and we'll find out. I'll take a look at the route map and see what the dealio is. Right, so we're back here again. Thereabouts. Okay, so I'm back here again. It's F9 the rip map. No, it's, that's what I'm asking. Is it F8 now? Here it is. Right. So show me. And then so where's the tab? And F161 US. Thanks for that follow, man. Much appreciated. Anyway, so where's the task? There it is. And then we're here. So I guess we got to do we switch that, and then. Okay, we could have mentioned that when we got there. Could have mentioned we got to switch lines ourselves. Right, this should work now then. Now this should work. Not sure why the little we didn't get a message saying you got to change the point yourself, but oh well. Maybe I should have checked that. I should have thought, hang on, what the hell's the thing? But I'm gonna try not to crash this time. And I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that my little schoolboy error is going to screw me here, but we'll find out. Because it's going to screw me guaranteed, but just how much though? It's probably gonna destroy me guaranteed, but it's gonna wipe those 700 points guaranteed. Yep, definitely. Wow, I lost 1100 points for that. Damn. What a way to well, they're screwing you. Then there's that. Right. Anyway, guess we go back to these later, and then we'll try and get medals on them. But I guess we'll change routes here now. We'll do the Portsmouth flying, but we'll do it later though. I think it's this one, isn't the new one? I got both Soldier Summits, so I'm not sure which the new one is. I think it's this one's Helping Us Salt Lake, isn't it? The new one. Why not? Right. Looks like even 64-bit can't save us from disastrously slow loading times. Unfortunately. Alright, here we go then. Good morning, engineer. You're at the controls of the Californian Zephyr. Start by loading passengers here at Provo before heading north to Salt Lake City. Sure. Right. Reverse. Donut break from auto brake independent. Just trying to look around and see where the controls are in this thing. Yeah, I have those on. No, I don't need those. So what time were you out of here then? 2052 were you out? Interesting looking station. So that's the platform there, but the whole train's all in the back. Quite odd that. But who am I to judge, eh? Don't think we're going to need those sun visors though. I think the sun's going to be setting soon, isn't it? Right, okay. Passenger on board, time to head to Salt Lake City. So, there's only one thing to do and that's to go over there. I guess we'll just ease our ways out then. Just checking the back was count with you know, just making sure the whole train's being pulled. Don't know whether we should keep it at Notch 1 or should up it, but I'll take it slow though. Yes, I did remember. Wait, brake's still on? What? Brake was on 1% apparently. Our horn's simple enough. And also, for some reason, I swear the horn should trigger the bell on this train, but it doesn't seem to be, is it? What's up, Whale? How you doing? If I said your name wrong, I apologise sincerely for that. has a cab light, but where's the cab light button? In here. What's that do? Don't brake. No. Good. Okay. Good swim, man. How did I as well, me? Just trying to figure out where the cab light button is in this train. Does this thing have a cab light, anyone know? I think it has one, but I'm just not finding it. And thanks to the follow, man. Appreciate it a lot. Get a fist bump for that. Alright. So it's like we're stopping at Riverton Siding, apparently. I mean, like I said earlier, I don't want to put too much power in this thing, so I'm not going to. And now no Malika probably taking it too seriously, put way too little in. I do know that's custom in the US, sounding the horn when as you approach a rail crossing there. Isn't in the UK for some reason. And talking of rail crossings, how many do you need? There's so many, it's actually getting hilarious. Well, we've reached westbound Geneva, which is good. So yeah, so we're going to go after this. We've got Geneva westbound, American Fort Main Line, Meston Main Line East, Riverton Siding East, yeah, and stop at Riverton Siding West. And that's the first part of this scenario down and done. Wow. Not sure what my penalty was, but it was only a minute late, so I guess it wasn't too severe, but what do I know? Strobe lights. I assume they mean ditch, right? Oh no, they do mean strobe. If this thing has a cab light, I want to know where it is right now. Oh, I thought it was a level crossing, my bad. There's probably one coming up anyway. Sat down there. Headlights. Wall. Gauge lights. Instrument lights. Speed control. Does it have a cab light then or not? If it does, I want to know where it is. That's just sander. Is it behind me? Well, either way, Notch 3 seems to be a good place to be right now. Oh, it does have a cab light. Yay. Found it. Yeah, we can actually see in here now, which is good. And would most definitely help. And anyway, we're 4 miles from the American Fort Main line, which we have to go via to get to Salt Lake, which will be in part 2, which will be coming up after this. Mainline East, 17 miles from Riverton Siding, where we need to stop. Just trying to make sure we don't go over 70 here. Double check what to do. So the Mesa Main line's next, and we're just under 8 miles from that. Then we got the Riverton Siding East, and then west. Then this is that's part 1 over and done with. Then we'll do part 2 straight after it. And if anyone's got a particular, route or scenario they want me to do, then if I have it, then I'll be happy to do it. Let's go back to notch 4. Guess I'm gonna have to, because we're going uphill. Well, getting the 167 was the bonus. I guess I didn't get too screwed on the last one. Thankfully, anyway. Just going to idle since we are going ever slightly downhill here. And the limit is going to slow to 45 momentarily, so I'm going to have to I'm going to start slowing down here at one point. I mean, for now, we're just going to start. We're just going to keep coasting for now, and then we'll put the brake in whenever we need to. And holy hell, this train takes its time. You take the time in braking, damn. Don't know how many times I had to release that. Didn't really keep track, but it was quite a lot. To make sure the brake was actually off. I'm gonna go notch 2. Man, so many crossings. So many crossings to sound the horn for. So many. What's up, Noah? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay. Go via Mesa Mainline East. So 9 miles from the Riverton sidings, which we need to go via after this. Stopping at west. And then moving on to part 2 of this scenario. I'm only pressing spacebar for the horns so I don't have to, you know, move the camera over to it. Don't want to go much higher than Notch 5 if I'm honest. If at all. I think we'll do 2 or 3 on Soldier Summit, then we'll do the Portsmouth line, which is the one that comes with this, and then after that, if any of you guys have any requests, we'll do those. Otherwise, I'll just you know, pick something pretty much at random or whatever comes to mind. So this is the eastern Mesa Mainline right now. Just up ahead, as you can see there. Since we've got a downhill section, I'm going to idle here. Just to make sure we don't, you know, go flying down the thing. That's the last thing I want to do, is go flying down there. Now I'll put something in it. Don't want to put too much power in here though. I mean, we are accelerating ever so slightly here, I think. Or we're just maintaining 60 the entire way. I guess Notch 3 might work. So next up is Riverton Siding East, currently 6 miles from it. Due at 21:22, our ETA is 21:20, so we're actually running slightly early, which is always good, isn't it? Only annoying thing is, if it's like a passenger station or some passenger stop or something, they'll make you wait the difference, so which make it annoying. Wait, does this thing have any night lights or anything like that? Or is it just on or off? Just on or off? That's a little bit dangerous now. So unless you're driving this train with like night vision goggles on, you're not seeing very well. Or maybe my room's too bright, one of the two. I'd go with the former, but I might be wrong. So I guess we are slowly accelerating here. May work in our favour, may work against us. But I'll keep my eyes peeled, just in case it starts to work against me. So the two Riverton sidings are pretty much. So we got to stop at a mile after we pass the eastern one. After we pass Riverton siding east, we got a mile to stop for Riverton siding west. Adverse signal up ahead, eh? May have to exercise a degree of caution for more reasons than one. Sure enough, we do. 30 mile an hour coming into Riverton siding east here. And I think last time I checked, that was an amber signal. I mean, mercifully, the signals do light up, which I think is that red? No, but I still got to slow down anyhow because it's going to slow down to 30 miles an hour. Gotta make sure I'm ready for that. I'll take the same approach here, just slowly but surely, you know, go along. Given there's only a quarter of a mile to go, I'm going to hit the brake there and then take it out. I mean, it only says we've got to go via it, we don't have to stop at it. Just going to try and accelerate back up to the speed limit. Or just slowly accelerate, one of the two. Right, now we're going to stop at Riverton Siding West in just over a mile. So I'm going to try and keep my eyes open for that as well. And there it is. There is Riverton Siding West. Not sure why we've got to go to a siding in a two-part scenario, but unless this is... Oh no, this is part one. I mean, does this thing have an alerter or no? I don't think it has one, does it? Otherwise, I'm pretty sure it would have sounded by now. Nah, we ain't due till 21:25, we're good to go. So here we are. Let's put the brake on. I'm going to put quite a bit of brake in just to make sure we do actually stop for this. Come on, nice and easy. Boom. So around 21:25 to part 21:30. Damn. So then, right, in part 2, you continue your journey to Salt Lake City. Great job in there, engineer. So now complete. Why? Thank you. Oh, come on. 2 points. 2 points off a perfect run. Are you mad? Well, at least we got the achievement now. Salt Lake City. We got the breeze of my journey, so at least I didn't miss out on that. But now I'm going to go take a quick break here. I shall be right back. back. So, on to part 2 of this then. It's going to be quite a laugh, this, if we're honest. We'll be doing the Portsmouth line afterwards, so... Right then. Hello again, engineer. The road ahead is clear. Continue your journey with the California Zephyr to Salt Lake City. You may depart when you're ready. So what we've got to do first is get that bloody cab light on. Guess we'll just go 2 anyway. Instrument lights, pop those on. Wipers, don't need those. So we'll just go. So, what's on the task list then? Go via Endit westbound track, go via Midvale West westbound track, go via Sample up mainline westbound, and pick up passengers from Salt Lake City Union Depot 3. Arrive 2201, depart 2201. So as long as we get there for 2201, we are good to go. Time's now 21:21. So as long as we're not idiots, we should be fine. No idea why, but it appears brighter on stream than it is for me. I mean, the line ahead for me is pretty much pitch black, so... I don't know why it's pitch black on my game screen, but on... I'm looking at OBS now and it's fine, so... I got nothing. Computers are quite weird things. And since 64-bit is working perfectly, I'm not really bothered about how it looks for me. Shit. Brett wasn't quite off. Quite off, excuse me. Excuse me. Right, so we're due to end at NDOT westbound track at 2126. It's currently 2124, soon to be 2125. I think we're doing quite well now. Right, Samuelsburg's 250, sweet. Go by Midvale West, westbound track is next. Due at 2130, ETA 2130. Quite good. Love it when it ends well. And after that we got the sample up mainland and then Salt Lake. And we're 12 miles from Salt Lake, so I guess we'll just fly through this. Which will be quite good. Alright, so there's Midvale East. So we're 1.5 miles from, 1.5 miles from Midvale West. Looks like we're going to get there bang on time, which is always good. Right, 70 miles an hour, we're going to dip it down. Actually, we're going to do it completely because we're going down to 15. Idle. Just because the speed limit is quite low, I'm going to start slowing down now. On time for there. Go by sample up mainline westbound. It's like brakes are like 30-40% just to do anything. It's kind of annoying. Not at all like the ICE-3. I mean that thing stops on a dime in comparison to this. I know the Class 450 as well, the brakes on that are piss poor, if I remember right. But mind you, I haven't played the remaster version yet. So the new ports of Direct Line. I only played it on whatever it came out for. Was it TS 2012 or TS 13 that came out full Ports of Flying? I can't remember. Anyway, we're on our way up now. Ran on for so long, I almost forgot about the damn speed limit. Slowed down just in the nick of time. Damn. I think Notch 1's just going to make us jet off. Or not. I said off, damn it. Thank you. So what's this sampler track then, I wonder? Not particularly knowledgeable when it comes to the American rail system. I mean, being British it's kind of expected, but... you're not going to know too much about the American railways. And you're going to know substantially more about the ones on your home turf. Just going to go back and forth between idle and Notch 1 just to keep the speed in the latter portion of the limit here. Drop it. Mainly because we're going to need all the help we can get in this slow as hell section. Just keeping an eye on the speedo as we go along. At least we're going up to 30 at some point. Because you got to wait till the whole train goes past the area. And sample up mainline westbound is just here, so... Then afterwards we've got Salt Lake in 8 miles. I mean, given that we're not due there till 10 o'clock, I reckon we'll probably just going 30 all the way up. But we'll find out. Just put it back into Notch 1 because we're speed straying away from where I want it to be. Bring it back down. We're speeding up. Oh god, we are speeding up as well. Or at least we were. And we're slowing down slowly again, thankfully. And back to 30 we go. Go up to Notch 2. So accelerate a little bit faster. Alright, and bang on time we are for there too. Now, next and final. Next stop, Salt Lake City, excuse me. Salt Lake City Union Depot 3, pick up passengers from there. And after that, it runs over. Then I think we'll see what there is for Salt Lake, I mean not Salt Lake, Soldier Summit Line, we'll see what else there is for that, and then we'll go from there. And of course, if anyone watching's got any anything particular they want to see, then be sure to let me know, and if I've got it, I'll do it. Always confuses me that. Green one's mine, and the red one is I've no idea what for. No idea what the red one's, what the red signal's for, but I suppose that's just me being British, I don't know. I mean, again, I'm not sure why the brightness is so much higher on stream, but it is. I've got OBS on open on the other monitor over there, to my left, along with chat, and for some reason, it's so much brighter on stream than it is for me. So, whilst you guys see what I see, I just see pitch black on my game screen. Don't know why. Just keeping the speed on notch 1, just so we're not, just so don't, you know, effectively grind to a halt bloody somewhere. Even that might probably work against me here. So I would assume it's just a slow run from here to Salt Lake now. Given that we're 5.5 miles from Salt Lake, but we're not due there for another 20 minutes. I mean, not too is probably overkill, but not with boat anyhow. I mean, yes, yeah, guys, given how this scenario's gone, I reckon it's just going to be a slow run from here to Salt Lake. I mean, 4 miles in 20 minutes. Yeah, it's about right. Just trying to keep a speed around 20, 28, maybe 28, 30. Maybe, I suppose it just feels long because it's at night. 40 in the F40. Guess that means I've traveled 40 miles in it. Cause I've been over 40 miles an hour in this. So I'd assume I've racked up 40 miles in this thing now. Just hoping the limit goes up soon. It's because, not sure, can't really do it, just, thought I saw a red signal back there, but I didn't. The one above's green, so that's fine. So what's the one at the bottom then? Because that one up there's green, and that one underneath it's red. So what's that all about? But I'll have a look into it, won't I? The fact that it's getting dark in my room is both a help and a hindrance. I mean, it helps because I can see the screen better now, I think. And, it sucks because now my face is now an enigma. In other words, you can't fucking see it. Right, 2.8 miles from Salt Lake. Actually kind of, I suppose, I think more... only problem is if I mean, I know I'm not talking very much, but that's just because I'm trying to, you know, concentrate on the game at the same time. And, you know, I found if I just talk and talk and talk, I'm more likely to screw up, so it's quite, gotta, you know, find a balance between bloody, you know, providing some bloody commentary for you and then, you know, not screwing up. So it's... Player Path 1. Right then. Wait, the limit's 12. So the limit through here is 12. Well, not through here, but it will be about just over half a mile there. It's like, why can't it be 10? Why can't it be 10? Why can't it be 15? Why does it have to be 12? There, who might have judged? Player Path 2, limit's 12. Just hoping it's not going to be 12 all the way there. That's probably why we're... I mean, given that we're due at Salt Lake in 10 minutes, I don't see that happening. And my ETA is 21:57, which means we're running 3 minutes early. But that is subject to change, though, I assume. Whoa, bit of a lag spike there. So, I mean, my brake's on 20%, it's doing literally nothing. Now, watch that screw me now. It's going to screw me, watch it. Or not. Sweet. And as to why the limit is 12, I have no clue. And why am I speeding up? I'm on idle, fam. Dropping down at Britain's going to help us very much now, is it? I wish I understood. I wish I knew why the limit was 12. I mean, 10 mile an hour, eh? So, looks like we're maintaining 11.5, which is quite good, isn't it? Looks like we're going back down to 11 here, apparently. 10. Up the throttle just a little bit and then back down. Spoiler, I'm going to be doing that quite a lot. I mean, since we're less than a mile from Salt Lake City, we're due there in 10 minutes now. I reckon that's what's going to go down. And also may have some adverse signals up ahead too. And those are always annoying. Might as well just keep it here because I'm going to go back down like almost straight after I do it. Looks like the dynamic brake comes on momentarily. Doesn't seem too bad inside this train, I'll be honest. And then once we're stopped, I'll definitely get the lights on in here because it is pretty much pitch black in this room of mine. Wait, let's stop there. SMAT approved. Wait, what? By the limit's 12, we've been running on the streets the whole time. Oh. And then we just pulled to Salt Lake City and then we're good to go. Just don't pressing tab because I'm quite paranoid now that I've done that. I mean, instead of proof, so it's going to let us through. Are they police lights? Over there? Alright, 2154 currently, which is good because, you know, we're at Salt Lake City now. Just got to pull into a station and then let everyone off. What's going on over there? This part of the scenery is actually something. Either way, it doesn't really affect us, does it? So, all we need to focus on now is getting stopped and getting everyone off. actually early this time, which is good. Oh, crap. Hopefully that don't screw me. I'll have my fingers crossed anyway, just in case. Come on. Hopefully that don't screw us. I mean, getting the last one was down to points. I don't see this one being like... no, Malik, it will be without penalties, but... probably not. Just gonna see me better than light on this one was idle. So... should be better. Just so it's not gonna make us wait the whole time. There we go. Great journey, engineers. Now complete. Sweet. One off a perfect run due to a brain fart, but that's besides the point. There we go. So it was now 950 for the achievement. Sweet. Okay, what's next then? Go to career. Then let's see. What do we have for this route anyway? Empties to help at part 1, part 2. Private empties, Windsor deliveries. And then just a couple of Royal Fan modes. Right. So do we move on then? I think we'll do... what do we have for Portsmouth direct line? Also is Portsmouth, what do we have? That's a two-parter. $450 and the 455, and then a couple of few rail fan mode things. Guess we'll start with this one. She's I think there's another two-part of this. Should you like? Come on. Well, taking a while to load isn't anything new, so... even with a 64-bit, that can't save us. Unfortunately. So either way, we have to live with it. Alright, here we go then. Good morning, driver. Welcome to the Portsmouth Direct Line. In part 1, you'll be at the controls of this class 444 on a full-length service of the route from London Waterloo to Portsmouth Harbour, going as far as Haslemere before this section of the service concludes. Please all passengers aboard here before departing. I shall. Right. Right, vigilance device now active. Good. External... last order of reviews. That dog of mine is so annoying. Come on. Trying to get into down neutral. Come on, there we go. Thank you. Don't know why I reversed down neutrals forward set, but either way is what it is. Guess it's going to let me move it while we're boarding, so... Alright. DRA's off. Daylight's on. Cab light, don't need it. Wipers, again, don't need. I'll put it in full just so we're ready. I think I might get the AP enhancement pack for this as well. Just so. And there's the DSD pedal. Where's the signal button in this train, I wonder? Just gonna have a look around for it just while we're. Power reduction. Don't need that. Windscreen heater. Doors. Oh, there it is. We found it. And so, just before we leave, let's check this. Bit battery from Waterloo. Currently in the process of doing. Then we got calling it Woking, Guildford, and Haslemere. Then that's the vigilance device going off. Alright. Just wait. And let's go. Next time is Woking, platform 5. Due at 8:23. And we're 24 miles out. Gonna take a while this. Hopefully it's not going to be like the 90 where the DSD goes off every fucking 4 seconds. I mean, yeah, it's annoying, but, you know, it's a safety system and them suckers are paramount. I mean, even at Notch 1, this thing goes. So, not going to leave it there for very long. Shit. Just going to go close your window because it's raining. Which isn't really ideal, is it? Not really ideal to have that open, is it? So, what must be on a timer then. Must be on a timer, the vigilance device then. Right. God damn it. So it's good to be back on my UK line. This is the first time I've been on the Portsmouth line in a bit, and the first time ever on the new Portsmouth line, I should say as well. Cause I do, as you saw on my in my route collection, I have both Portsmouth direct lines because I did buy TS19 to get the 3 new routes that come in the game, as well as the CD4 bit upgrade was free, but right, keep forgetting, it's on the left in the UK is yours. Just remember that. Because it was on the right all stream, because I started in Germany, went to America, and now we're back on back in the UK. So it's trying to remember that the signal on the left is yours is a bit difficult how to get out of. Shit, I just thought the game froze for a second there. Don't think Santon's going to do a lot. Because the weather's quite good out here. Not so much in real life, but at least in game it is. Let's drop into 50. So let's do it. Put that down. Is it just a Portsmouth farm that's this bad? I mean, hopefully. I think it's just a Portsmouth farm that needs TLC. DSD went off just so it's slowing down. Because I thought the limit went up to 60 when it went back down to 50. And it should go up to 75 and hopefully it'll stay there. So that's Knox 4. Don't bring it, then just home in towards Woking. And the rest of the stops up to Portsmouth Harbour. Well, in this case, Haslemere, where Part 1 will conclude. 444, thing going by there. ETA is 8:23. So I might try and get that down. So obviously we can take with the DSD most of the time as well. Making sure that don't bloody grinds to a halt needlessly. Right, 70 miles from Woking. Looks like Nox 1's doing us justice, keeping us under 75. Does this have a speed set? I don't know if it does. Anyway, tell the DSD to do one and then get back at it. Damn, shit's laggy. Probably might be the optimization in this game. But as long as file dump crashes do one, then I'll be honest, I'll take this over bloody, you know, file dumps any day of the week. Right. So. That DSD is probably gonna, you know. Somebody's trying to bloody help out. I mean, you know, trying to make sure we're alright. Because basically, if the driver will, you know, pass out the wheel or anything, but he pass out in the cab rather. It may just be runaway train all the way to bloody Portsmouth. Never mind Portsmouth, they'll probably end up in bloody, I don't know. We'll probably end up in the sea once we got to Portsmouth. Right. So it looks like we're just going to keep the DSD in check, we're alright. You know, just, you know, keep our momentum going, and as long as we keep momentum up, keep the DSD in check, we're good to go. I really do recommend DSDs on a timer though. I think in the real trim, DSD, you know, keeps track of, you know, you moving the controls and stuff. But even as I move the controls, it still kicks in. So even as I'm, like, you know, moving the throttle and stuff, I think the DSD is still kicking in. So as long as I you know, clear it in time, there we go. As long as I keep doing that, we're alright. We won't run into trouble. Just gonna idle. Just make sure we don't overspeed. If this train had a, I don't think this train has a speed set in it. So, or does it? I know the Pendolino does, and the 377 has one as well, but I'm not sure about this thing. Not sure why, but I thought we were going to go straight into that for a second. Yep. Right. 12 miles from Woking then. So I think since we're going pretty fast, we'll eat the miles up like champs. At least I think we will anyway. Then we've got Guildford, we've got Haslemere, and then that's part 1 over. Then part 2 will be Haslemere down to Portsmouth Harbour, and then we'll have a look at what other scenarios we have, and then go from there. Oh, come on, I just moved it. Yeah, I think it's definitely on a timer. The DSD. I mean, I'm not sure if it is on a timer on the real train, or if it, you know, actually does keep track of controls being moved. If the controls aren't moved at a certain amount of time, it kicks in, but or if it, you know, kicks in every so often. But either way, it's there, and I'm happy it's because realism, you know, because man likes realism like that. And I think this is the faster bit of the line here, so there it is again. Cancel that. I think I'm too good at putting the throttle on this thing. I moved it a little bit, and yeah, I went all the way to notch 5. Which will probably work against me in the long run, because, especially on the slower sections. Sorry here though, because we're on the fast line, so we can get away with it. So it looks like notch 1, we, yep, definitely on time. So I'll take that into consideration now. Right, 9.7. Notch 1, please, thank you. Notch 1. Just so we don't slow down too fast here. That's the last thing I want to do. I mean, because the last thing I want to do is slow to a crawl here. I mean, we are 6 miles from Woking, but that, so we're going to have to slow down at some point, but that's not really the point. Right. So 5 miles from Woking then. No idea what the brakes are. Brakes are like in this thing. So since this is my first time driving the class, is this 444 or 450? 444. Since it's my first time in this thing, I'm not really sure what the brakes are like in it. So guesswork will definitely be involved. So I think once we get about 3 miles out, I'll idle and start slowing down. That's what we'll do. Just gonna put the throttle back up just so I accelerate back up to 90 for one final time. And then it's just a matter of, you know, stopping at Woking. Right then, idle. Idle for the first portion and just braking for the ladder. So I'm going to do it. Because while I do want to, you know, stop at Woking, I do want to also do 2 other things. That is, 1, get there on time, and 2, not do a Nebworth, if you know what I mean. Alright, here we go. Brake to initial. Then we'll tell the DSD to do one, and then also I got a few adverse signals ahead of us, so AWS, clear that. Right, 8:23 we're due at Wilkins, 8:22 now. Not sure if it's going to work against us or for us, but once it gets about 40 odd, we'll cut the brakes, let the train coast, because only got 30 seconds to get to Woking now. Is that a single son of a bitch? It is. Alright. Go away. Initial, thank you. Alright, is it going to let us in? What do you mean? Is there another train there or what? Is that on my line? Or is that probably why? Because we're switching lines, aren't we? So why haven't the signal flashed then? It should have. Yeah, it should have flashed, but it didn't. We'll up it anyway. Depart 8:24. Damn it. I think this might have worked against us here now. I think I might have put the brake in too early. Because I saw the 40 limit, I'm like, crap, got to slow down now anyway. %50 brake's probably overkill, but sort of. Right. So yeah, we're actually late arriving in here now. 8:24. Should have left at a bloody. Should have been here for like 8:23 dead. We got here for 8:24. Come on. I mean, this time cell's probably strict as hell knowing my luck. I reckon I'm just going to gun it out of here. Like, as soon as that bloody light, as soon as we get the go ahead, we're just going to gun it. Just going to gun it as soon as we get it. Come on, guard. Let's go, yeah, notch 5, fuck it. Now, I'll probably drain the battery doing this, but yeah, we're draining the battery. Shit. But at the same time, I want to make up time since we're actually late coming in. Also, I don't really want to speed here either. Says don't want to speed, speeds anyway. Because try to do one or two things. One, not put the emergency brake in. Two, you know, not really go 3 million miles per hour through that section. And that signal was a single yellow as we came in through here, so I don't know the aspects here, but I'm gonna assume it's red and start slowing down. Is it a red? Or is that it there? Oh, it's green. Shit, never mind. Where's the ramp for it? Oh, that's going to cost me a day now. Right, next up's Guildford, 5 miles. DSD. Clear that out. Let's just smooth out a little bit now. So that's good. At least the line ahead's clear as well, which is also good. I have to really plan how I stop here now. Right, 3 miles from Guildford, going, call it 80. Bracemans train are sort of decent, I guess. But I'm not really sure when to start dropping here. Well, of course, we've got to accelerate up to, you know, the speed limit, and then, I mean, I had plenty of time before. I think because I saw that 40-mile-an-hour limit, I got a bit, you know... I saw it and I think I slowed down faster than I should have. And I think that's what screwed me. So now I'm just gonna keep going, and then but at the same time I really don't want to do a Nebwith here though. I'll be honest. A Nebwith is the last thing I want to do, so anyway, off. I think this is a downhill section here, so I think we're going fast enough here. Simulator 2, thank you for that, thanks for that host, man, I appreciate it. Get a fist bump for that. And, let's, start braking here. Oop. Fidge is telling us the limit's going down to 50, indeed. Amadeus D is kicking in as well. And Simulator Daz, hello to you, sir. How you doing? Found myself in pretty much the exact same position before. Just trying not to screw myself over again because I think it was about a minute late on the last stop. Was it? I think it was. I'm not too bad, thanks you. I'm doing good as well, man. Good to hear you're doing all right as well. All right, let's get into Guildford here. Did better than I did at bloody Woking. So I got to Woking for 8:24. Then saw the limit was going down to saw the limit was going down to 40 just before Guildford. I'm like, crap, got to stop now. So come on, DSD, clear off, thank you. And I think I slowed down too fast, and I think that's what got me. But I think here we're okay. I think we've clawed it back for Guildford now, which is good. Let's make sure we're actually going to stop here, because that would help. Try full is about 75, right? Either way, it don't matter, we're here now. 3, 2, 1. There we go. At least we're on time for Guildford, eh? So let's see if at least we managed to make the time back. Let's see what we've got after this. Got Haslemere in 12.5 miles to Haslemere. But since we're on the fast lines, we should be okay. What's that woman doing over there? Just going around in circles. The AI on this game was never right, though, was it? Let's just say this game wasn't exactly renowned for its AI, though, was it? Got another. Is that a 450 or a 444 over there? 444. She has no ticket. Don't let her on. Not planning on it. Right, time to depart near 33. So we should be out of here any time. Let's see. Does this train have a cab light in here? Right, there's a guard. And let's go. Notch 3. Just so it's not going to get too dark in that tunnel now. I mean, cab light's here, isn't it? Where's the cab light? Oh, there's the cab light. Right then, all the way at the end. Just going to put it on just in case, because, you know, because tunnel. So, 12 miles from Haslemere is where part 1's going to conclude, and then I'll do part 2, which will be the run to Portsmouth Harbour. Right, limit is 60. Now I can really open the taps. keeping the cab light on because there's another tunnel over there. So once we're out of that one, I'll turn it off. Just so that, you know, turn it off though to put it back on again seconds later. It's a bit silly, so I'm just gonna leave it on. Convenient time. Got to turn the DSD off as well whilst we were down there. Or at least acknowledge it. At least acknowledge the alarm there. Let's go notch 5 anyway. Right, 11 miles from Haslemere. I think I'll take the, I think I'll do what I did at, whistle sign. I'm not sure which route it is, but I think it's the South London network. I'm not exactly sure, but, just, clear that. Anyway, as I was saying, I think it's the South London network where you have to sound the horn for those. Just gonna get into a habit of doing it, just I think you do get penalised for it if you don't sound the horn on the South London network when you pass those signs. I think it is a custom on the real railway anyhow. So. I think the W means whistle, doesn't it? Or something like that. Or equivalent thereof. In this case, a horn. Or warning, or something like that. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it means whistle. Alright, thanks, man. Just gonna brake a little bit, just to make sure we do go under 60. There we are. Just gonna remain idle here, though, and just let the train coast its own pace. I mean, I could in theory go up to notch 1 and just slowly accelerate up to it, but I'd rather not, because I tend to ramble, and 9 times out of 10 rambling works against me, but I do have to provide some form of commentary. Right, anyway, 75. I was going to up the throttle anyway, but the DSD said, no, do me first. Just going to put in notch 1 anyway. I think notch 1 is going to slow us down slowly anyway, so more power it is. Go try notch 4. I think I might as well just go full power now, because it's gonna go to 85. We're only doing 68. So DSD is definitely on the timer. So I think we're just gonna go along with that. Leave it in notch 5 and just accelerate up to 85, and then I think I saw earlier that notch 1. Not sure why, but some trains, if you put them in notch 1, they still accelerate, but this one, I think once you get up to like 85, 90, it just slowly slows down. So that's what I'm going to do. So just going to wait for 85 and then do it. Alright, 3, 2, 1, boom. Notch 1. Of course, we're going to slow down a little bit faster just because DSD. DSD, you pick your times, don't you? But I appreciate you trying to help, or, you know, keep you safe. But, yeah, I think we're going slightly uphill there, so we're going to slow down faster than we normally would. I'll go full power anyway, just to make sure we don't, you know, end up falling backwards. Though I doubt it will happen, though. I thought it was stationary, but it wasn't. Right, we'll go idle just for this. And we're speeding up anyway, because we're going downhill now. So, initially it is. Just waiting to see what the signal was, but it was clear. Sign will hold for W sign and whistle sign. I think I've slowed down too much here, so put the power back on and I mean, according to this, we're still on time for Haslemere according to that down there, so. I'd rather just make sure, you know, it doesn't go astray like it's starting to, I think. I would have done if it had missed that alarm. Which, luckily, I didn't. Not liking that ETA is starting to stray away from where I want it to be. I mean, I know I'm due at 8:46, but, the ETA at 8:45. I'd rather get in a little bit earlier, even if I do have to. Even if the game does make me wait the difference. Although I don't think it did on the last scenario when I was early, because I was early on the last one I did on Soldier Summit. I got to Salt Lake City and it didn't make me wait the difference. So I don't see why the Portsmouth line will make me wait the difference. But as long as my ETA remains within reasonable terms, I'm okay. Yep, whistle sign. And there it is, there's Haslemere. 1.5 miles ahead. So, idle. Don't think he needs a brake just yet, because I think this uphill section will do much of the slowing down for us anyway. But I got braking droves if it doesn't. Just on that and shit. Nearly missed that. Just wow. Just goes to show just how quickly stuff can go apeshit on this game. Because test my brother, I'm going to the pub watching the game after this stream, and then ask if I'm still coming. Then favourite train and route, probably as my favourite train, I'll probably say either the HST or the Class 390 Penalino. But as for favourite route in Train Simulator, probably. Oh god, I just don't know. I mean, I know London to Brighton's one of my favourites, as is Liverpool to Manchester. But as in for, like, you know, real life favourite route, probably London to Manchester. I mean, if they make that for TS, I'll scream. Either one. I mean, TSW especially, but I mean, TS 2019 or TSW. If they make someone makes London to Manchester for that, I'll scream. Buy it instantly. I'd be like, shut up and take my money, like just like Fry from Futurama in that one scene. It looks like we're bang on time for Haslemere, which is good. So just get the brakes on and get everyone off, and then move on to part 2. With 64-bit here, it'd be nice to see longer routes and more AI if it's possible. Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, if you can get a what's the longest route now? It's longest route. I think it's Western Mainlines by Just Trains, isn't it? Or is it something else? Because I know Thingy's pretty big. Pacific Surfline. That's like 130 mile, is it? So I don't see if you can get them. Don't think you need to clear it, but I'm doing it anyway. Because it'll get annoying. Plus, yeah, I think Pacific Surfline is like 130 mile, is it? And if we could do that with 32-bit, then I don't see why they couldn't do like something like Liverpool to Manchester with 64. I mean, did I say Liverpool to Manchester? I meant London. I meant London to Manchester, excuse me. Liverpool to Manchester is already a thing. Alright. So, well, let's move on to part 2 then. Part 2, Haslemere to Portsmouth Harbour then, is next. Just gonna go through all these, and all these, some of these. Get all. I have notifications off for way too many people. But hey, I mean, I watch a few people on YouTube, so. So I suppose like I have notifications for the people I do like, so. Right. And even with 64-bit, it don't save us from slow loading times, it appears. Suppose you need an SSD for that, don't you? But I think they're certainly better than 32-bit, or if it's just me. I'm not sure if they are. Anyway, good morning, driver. Good morning, driver. Let's continue the service. Continuing from part 1, having just arrived at Haslemere and all passengers have boarded, you can now continue this service onto Portsmouth Harbour, making multiple passenger stops along the way. And what's up, Shivam? How you doing? Watch on YouTube there. And made a part when you're ready. Right then. So, next up is Petersfield. So let's just set the train up and get on our way. That's it, really. I think just may need to get the AP. I think about getting the Armstrong Piles enhancement pack for this. But I've heard that there are a few bugs with it that need to iron out. I was reading on Twitter that there's a few bugs with it, apparently. The enhancement pack for this. Now that 64-bit TS is out. Yeah, it seems a little faster. I don't have an SSD. I mean, I have one, but I don't have Train Simulator on it. I've got an SSD in my computer, but I've only got like Windows and all the software on it, minus Steam and other stuff. I keep Steam, Origin, and all my games on a separate drive, just so I don't, you know, clutter up the main drive. DSD. Might as well check the task list whilst we're going. Calling at Petersfield, Havant, Fratton, Portsmouth Southsea, and Portsmouth Harbour. Should be a good run, hopefully. And Rodeo George, thanks for following Twitch, man, much appreciated. Get a fist bump. Like that. Shit. Right. Got to let's just accelerate to 90 here. Go do the old, let's not do that, but do the just bob it in notch 1, which isn't going to work, is it? So maybe idle then. Will idle do us any justice? No, it won't, unfortunately. That's why we're going downhill, that explains it. So initial brake then. No other option, we've got initial brake. Yeah, I've got DSD as well to contend with. Well, not really contend with, just do what it wants me to do if and when it intervenes. Don't know why I'm idling. Why am I idling? Oh yeah, because I was going downhill earlier, that's why. And I didn't want to make sure I didn't overspeed like I did earlier. Only lost 4 points, but a point loss is a point loss. And it sucks either way. See, that's what I wanted to do before. I tried to go on to notch 1 so I don't lose speed as fast. Since we leveled out, it's working now. Maintaining 90 to a certain extent. Just losing speed very, very slowly. Like we should be doing. I think now that our ETA is 850... it's gone down to... I was going to say the ETA is 858, but it's gone down to 857 now. Which is always good. Looks like we are going to go downhill once again. But I'll keep me on my speed anyway. Just make sure we don't go astray. If we do, we've got well, we have brakes if we do go astray, so yeah, we most definitely are. Brake now. Thank you. Only put it in initial just so we don't, you know, go flying down here and losing points like madmen. That's probably, anything beyond that's probably overkill, so I think we can idle now. Yeah, well, we can definitely stay idle now. 4 miles from Petersfield, so we have to start slowing down anyway at some point, and ultimately stop. After which we've got Havant, Fratton, Portsmouth and Southsea, and then finally Portsmouth Harbour, 928. Getting ready to press the AWS button then. It's a nice cab on this one. Sure is. And funnily enough, the limit is 85. Just so happens we go in 85. Oop. The DSD. Learned now that's on a timer, so just so me moving the controls has no influence on it whatsoever. Not sure what the exact time is on it. I think it's every 30 seconds or something like that. But gonna idle here. Saw the 85 reduction come up, so I was getting ready to clear it, but it just had other ideas. Just tells me that the signal head's clear instead. Just gonna put it to initial for a couple of seconds, just so I do get below 85. There we go. And then ultimately start slowing down for Petersfield. Since it's only a reduction of a few miles per hour, I guess that's why I didn't really warn me of that. So just DSD, clear that, and then just want to make sure I'm on time for this here. Alright, let's go. We're going about. Let's go about 50% because I think I might have left this too late. Please don't do a Nebworth. Hopefully not, anyways. Looks like we're not going to do it. Looks like we're doing nothing of the sort, thankfully. Just so I don't stop too early, I'm just going to idle for a little bit, just so I don't, you know, slow down too early. I mean, we're going 40 now, so just going to go initial or thereabouts. Then ultimately bring it in once we're in. Not sure when I should put more brake in now, actually. I'll keep going for a little bit and then put it in. Right now, let's do it at 50. Up a bit more, full service, there we go. Don't want to go much higher than that, if at all. Then down to initial. Let it come in, bang. And we're back on time for Petersfield. Yay. So let's just, oh god. Does a real DSD do that? I'm not sure if it does. Like, you know, go off while train's idle unless it's doing a self-test. Right. Let's see how far we're from Havant. 11 mile, not too bad. Fratton, 17. Portsmouth, Southsea, then Portsmouth Harbour's right after it. Should be a peach. Especially since we're on time for Petersfield. Oh, come on, they don't... Surely doesn't do that in real life, right? You know, go off like that in, while train's off, or idle at least, or stopped. Right, let's go. Let's go about notch 4 for this one. Don't want to go full power, because I think battery drain is simulated in this game. We're maintaining 108 amps, which is good. I think when I went full power, it started going down. There we go. So is that me draining the battery now, or what is that? That ampage going down? Third time in like right, I think DSD is every 30 seconds or every minute. We'll find out in a few seconds if it's every 30 seconds or if it's every minute. I think it is every minute for it. Yeah, it'd have gone off by now if it was every 30 seconds. Let's go up. Right, so it's every minute for the DSD then. So just gotta make sure we're ready for that. As the clock strikes 9. Yep, every minute. There we go. There's the AWS intervention, sort of telling us the limit's going down to 70 there. Just going to come back a little bit, just make sure we're ready for it. Just so we slowly accelerate, we're going to keep it at notch 2. Just so we don't accelerate too fast here. Slow down to 40 as well, eh? Alright. Just put the cab light on because tunnel. I wonder if that's why we slowed down as well, or had to slow down. Because the limit is 40 through this section here. Ultimately rising to 70 once we come out. I think we're going too slow for that, aren't we? Let's idle, then screw the cab lights and just go once we're out of here. Ugh. Was there a downhill section here? Gonna cut the power and just see where that gets us. Not completely, just gonna leave a bit of power in. Gotta go. Thanks for streaming. Have fun. We'll do. I'll see you next time, Simulator Daz. Is it? Looks like the other side. Guys concentrate too much sometimes, eh? Alright, 75 in a mile and a half. We're currently 6 miles from Havant, or Havant, one of the two. Then we've got Fratton, Portsmouth and South Sea, then Portsmouth Harbour to go. Just keeping the train idle, just so we don't stray over speed. I mean, we're speed's slowly rising as it is, so I'll assume once this 75 section kicks in, or once the speed limit goes up to 75, we will be okay. So I'm just going to wait for that. And it's going up to 90 afterwards as well, so we're going on to the fast line once we're out of here. And now we're slowing down. So, up the power to notch 2. Clear it. Are we good enough for notch 1? Or is that going to make us slowly speed up? Speeding up ever so slightly now. So we'll go idle now. It's not going to be enough, is it? So we'll go leave it off actually. And DSD, really. Double whammy right there, folks. Maybe it might have worked against me there, probably. Alright. Right, I think we're good at idle now. Just until we go up to 85. Then we'll be good to go leading up to Havant here. Right, let's go. Up to 85, and then we'll start our stop for Havant which is in 2.5 miles. And it looks like the speed limits are going to do it for us, or at least play a partial role in doing so, because it's going to go down to 50. So I'm going to go up to 85. 85, do the notch 1 slow down thing, and then start slowing down for Haven afterwards. So it looks like 84, 85, so notch 1 please, thank you. Looks like Haven is just up ahead, so we're going to have to start start closing the taps eventually. Tell DSD to do one first though. And AWS. Then start slowing down. Go about 40-50% on the brake there. Just to, you know, start bringing us in. Alright, and then finally we're going to go down to 40. So I'm going to idle once again. And then put her into initial. And start dropping the speed down slowly here. DSD intervenes, like it does every minute. And then I'm going to idle. Just so I don't grind to a halt needlessly. Needlessly early, I should really say. Then put the power back on. Did I put the power back on? Put the brake back on, excuse me. 50%. 65 even. It's quite quite a short platform this, isn't it? Is this platform short or is it just me? Either way, here we are. 9:10. Bang on time. Yes. Bang on time, yay. Get to the end of the platform, go full service and... or near the end of the platform, go full service and... just bring her in here. Full service, there we go. A little bit short, doesn't matter though, does it? Get on to initial... Ugh. DSD. Why would it do that? So that was just the first one. Petersfield. Then we got calling it Havant. Then, well, we're at Havant now. Then we've got Fratton, Portsmouth and South Sea. Then Portsmouth Harbour. Just to keep us in the loop. Alright, here we go. Next stop's Fratton. Really? You're doing that right now? $25, that's for the points, in case you're wondering. So it doesn't apply to us because we're going straight on. Would if we were changing lines though. Which we are not. Stay on this one. So idle, just so we don't, you know, overspeed. Then there's beeline straight for Fratton. Right about now. accelerate here. Could have ended badly, but it didn't, thankfully. Now, is that... no. Just track's clean, which is good. Well, clear is the word, but you know what I meant. Fratton, 918. Then it's just Portsmouth, the two Portsmouths, and then scenario over. Oh crap. Damn it. Damn it, my rambling antics. 60. Yes. Go initial, please. Thank you. Three miles from Fratton, so I gotta start slowing down anyhow. Not really, but you get the idea. Gotta at least prepare for it. Alright, let's go to... now we're out of that, we can start accelerating back up to 85. Now we're back on the fast line once again. Ugh. 75 just up ahead, eh? And then once again we got a reduction down to 40 just before Fratton, so got to prepare for both of those. All three if you count Fratton too. So we'll go down to idle now. Or initial, both would work. Yeah, initial because, wait, what do you mean? Wait, I pressed the thing. That's a lie, I pressed the thing. Alright, well, at least we found a bug to report on stream. I pressed Q because I... Q to acknowledge AWS, but it still went off. It's still classing it as a missed alarm, so ugh, gotta love it, haven't you? So always press a button until they patch that. Hang on, so what do I do now? Is it over? Now what do I do? Do we just wait? What do we do? Because I'm stuck in this state right now, so just, is it over now? What do we do? Oh, just wait, right then. Go. Now, go. Go on, you bastard, go. Clip that little fail. Put that in the stream fails compilation, whenever I make one. So yeah, so that happened. Q key is useless. We've learnt something. Always click the AWS button. Well, better than doing a Nebuf, I suppose. Well, that's screwed my run right over now. I was bang on time for it originally. Oh dear. You gotta love it, haven't you? Now I'm late for Fratton. I love it. Anyway, at least this DSD doesn't bloody, at least the DSD's not conspiring against me. At least I'm always on, because I'm always on top of that now. Because every minute that kicks in, and just so concentrate on trying to stop for bloody, trying to get on time for Neb. I got no from the brain now. God damn it! I'm trying to stop for Fratton that I forgot it was right next to me. Anyway, fucking no emergency booking, full service now. Well, can't exactly call that a Nebwith, can we? Ah, minute late. Part of me says it's only a minute, but also another part of me says, no, I know how strict some of the timetables can be on this game. So yeah. There's only two things that can happen here. Either A, we got a lenient timetable, so we'll be okay, which looks like that's rather the case. It says only a minute late. It's not going to screw us too much. Just going to say sod everything, go notch 5. Next stop is Portsmouth South Sea, which is the penultimate stop here. Then we've got Portsmouth Harbour right after it. That's the final stop on this one. Right, so we've learnt something. Q key, completely useless. But at least it didn't get screwed too much. Bloody DSD. No, Mile, that'll start screwing me over now too. Watch it. It probably will do. Anyway, we're nearing Portsmouth now. Portsmouth and South Sea being the first of our 2 stops into Portsmouth, and then last one scenario is over. Should be easy enough to stop here now, because we're limit to 15. Just go initial, just so I don't grind to a halt needlessly. Just leave it at that. Just clear that. I mean, it seems as though we may very well have made up the time here, but I'm not holding my breath, because we do have to get to the end of the platform at 15 miles per hour at the end of the day. Notch 1 does literally nothing. Wow. I mean, knowing my luck now, this last 30 seconds will be spent getting to the end of the platform. Then we'll probably get screwed again. Alright, screw it, let's go. Full surge is probably overkill, but alright. And now we wait, and hopefully it's good news. I don't think being 30 seconds late is going to screw me indefinitely. Would be a bit stupid that now, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it, guys? If, you know, oh, your train's 30 seconds... Oh, you were 30 seconds late? Well, fuck you. Take a bloody point deduction. Oh, 2 points, I think. Anyway. It's not the fastest accelerating train, but still doesn't mean you don't have to, you know, not be vigilant about this. Not be, you know, vigilant as you go along. Portsmouth Harbour's right after it. Just over half a mile to go till we reach that sucker. And E2 Beast Mode TV, thanks for that Twitter follow. Don't know if you're in the stream, but I'll thank you anyway. Anyway, as I was saying, Portsmouth, we're right here. I'm only going to accelerate to 20 because, well, that's the limit after this. Because you got to wait till the entire train is out of that area before you know, start accelerating like I am now. So I'm only going to accelerate up to 20 miles per hour, like I said before, so I'm not, you know, stressed like a madman trying to slow down afterwards. So, there we go. Idle. And then just hit the initial brake, just to get us back down to 20 again. Boom. There we are. Nice try. Nice try, train. You might have knocked down once, but I got back up. So, right. So now into platform 5 of Portsmouth Harbour we go. Initial caught that just in time. I just keep forgetting that your signals are on the left-hand side. I've had it's been left all stream. I mean right all stream because you know, did a German route, did an American route. They're both on the have the signals on the right-hand side, but in Britain they're on the left. So just gotta remember that as I pull into Portsmouth Harbour here. Try not to go over the damn speed limit again. That was close. And here we are. We've made it to Portsmouth Harbour. Yes! And we're on time for it, which is always good. So just got to get to the end of the platform and just open the doors, then jobs are good. At least in theory, anyway, if automatic braking doesn't kick in this bitch. Which, no Malekith will ruin everything. Right, hit it. I know on the class 380 it does. Right then. Right then. So job should hopefully be a good one here. I mean, should be at least like 800-900 to score. Hopefully anyway. Wasn't quite the perfect run I was hoping for, but even so. It's better than, you know, better than a couple of the minuses I got earlier in the stream because alright, so now complete. Points 955. Not quite perfect, but there we go. Got the achievement. Yay! Because I know some of them are for doing it without losing any points, and some of it's like, you know, get at least some amount of points. And that is going to mark the end of the stream for tonight. I would like to thank everybody who turned up to join me tonight. I'd like to extend special thanks to Rojo George, Whale 20,001, MF1611 US for the follows, and also special thanks to Simulator Daz for the host. Much appreciated, man. And I'd like to say, show those guys out there some love. You can have me on stuff over there, or, you know, follow me on stuff over there. I've been TalfyT. I'm out. See you in the next stream. Boom.